Hello, guys. It's
Hello.
another weekend, another video, and today there's a lot to go through. I'm gonna say it now for you guys seeing the screen. I will show my face, but you will need to sign up for the dashboard, which you guys are going to be seeing now. Some stuff we're gonna be going through it, showing you some data that we have over there, and Robin over here is going to be sending a lot of info regarding the website, the platform, and we have already like 11 people signed up. So thank you guys for the signups. And
Welcome.
yeah, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of stuff. And once again, it is made from us for you to not rely only on us but on market data, right? So, but we're gonna go through it now so you guys can see it. But once again, if you want to see the face reveal, join the platform, join the VIP.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So once the dashboard go live, you have all the knowledge and all the insights you need from us, and you're fully independent again. So that's great. And then you can also time the exit and the cycle yourself. You can actually make up your own risk levels based on mathematical models on our platform, which is great. And it's just a way more rational tool to use than your own
Yes.
creative mind when you're exiting the market. So we try and help you guys out. And as seen in the poll, we're gonna see a phase review, of course, but
Yes.
there will be in roughly 2 weeks when we go live. So yeah, be sure to watch that.
Yes.
And then to the actual platform.
Yeah. So let's start off. So Robin has made here already a little two posts, and yeah, those are about Realio and Pano, as you guys see. But let's start by addressing the elephant in the room, which is a Coinbase, the Coinbase app tracker, which is currently sitting at 86. This is perfect for us, as we know that every time Coinbase has reached number one app downloaded in the app, not on finance, but on like all the apps. That's from there, 3 days, boom, top is in, sell everything. And because of this market cycle, it's fairly new, as in for other competitors such as Solana, right? We see a lot of people entering the markets, and the way you enter the markets through Solana is with Phantom crypto wallet. So with that one, if it also gets into the top 20, top 15, we already can figure out that, hey guys, close it. It's time to pack our stuff, sell, and just move on.
Yeah, that is when people become too bullish on meme coins and altcoins, for instance.
Yeah.
And Phantom is just a great tracker, as well as the Coinbase. We've seen it being ranked at 1 or 2 or 3, very close to the top, like a few days off. And the Phantom wallet in top 10, also a few days off the top, which is also great. So yeah, that's to summarize on the two above.
Exactly.
And then every week or every day we'll show you or share some insights when the day is relevant, and we have some new information. It'll be placed here, and you'll see all the new analysis or price targets, the whale activity, etc.
Yes. So this is going to be, guys, just like an update, where we're going to be doing our either daily, bi-weekly, sorry, not bi-weekly, but bi-daily updates. So you're going to see them coming up through there and easy going, right? So instead of being spammed the whole time on the Telegram group, you're going to see everything clean in the recent content.
With the price changes as well as the time frame
Exactly.
in which we post, right?
Exactly. And of course, what everyone is interested in, which is the Altcoin season index, which has seen a huge move up, but as you guys see, it is kind of cooling off now at the moment, sitting at 43, and we've seen that officially the Altcoin season starts always above the 75 mark. A lot of people get misunderstood because they watch the other two, and the other two have another mathematical equation than this one, but this one, for me, is the most accurate one, is the one that I've seen the most, is the one that I tested the most, and is the one that you get the best results. And as you can see, guys, it's still quite far from the 75, but whenever it's in the 75s, you just got to be careful, because there's going to be like a little time span of like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, where everything can go nuts, and then you just need to start taking profits heavily.
And we will show you guys in detail the amount of days Bitcoin is in each risk level that we calculated. So we have 10 risk levels, and we're currently at risk level 6. We will show you the risk level 7, 8, and 9, and 10, which also occur, but very less likely to be in there for a long period. So that is when the market gets overheated. And it's a very calculated level that doesn't look at specific prices sometimes. It can adjust. The prices can adjust, but the risk level doesn't adjust. So that's pre-calculated, and it has been valid for every cycle top. So that's a useful tool.
Yes. Now, this is one of the most used ones, which is Bitcoin monthly rainbow chart and the Bitcoin monthly rainbow RSI. And what I mean with used is these are market proven. These have, you can see already the cycles. You can already see how it moves cyclically. And every time it reaches a color of like orange yellow tone, then it's when you want to be getting out of the markets, right? We see at the moment that we are quite at the deep orange color, meaning we still have some 5 to 6 months, right? That's technically what it's showing here. I would say even 8 it shows, but we're getting into that range of be careful, something's gonna happen within the next within the next 3 to 5 months, 3 to 6, right? So we're getting into that heated period where, you know, a lot of stuff can happen.
Yes, and the monthly RSI, we are looking at a diminishing trend where the RSI top lowers every time. And so now if you draw this trend line here down, you will end up at around the risk level here of 89, which is always visible in this dashboard, guys. So be sure to watch it. But now it is actually at 77, so we have some room left.
Yeah.
But this is a very valid indicator, perfectly timed on a week of the cycle top.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
be sure to use that actually.
And something that he said, guys, this is live, okay? This is live data that's coming in. I have listeners set up that, you know, every single change that happens in the market, it happens here as well, right? So this is something that stays up to date. We're not doing anything manually, of course. So this is actual market data, real-time data that is coming in every minute, every 30 seconds. So with this, you actually gain competitive advantage on basically 99% of the crypto space.
Yeah. So I see a lot of people that are beginners drawing trend lines and actually drawing a trend line from the first top to the next top to the third top to the fourth top, and they think, oh, this trend line is going to continue, and then we know which price target we will reach at the end of the cycle. And why doesn't that work, Trabuco? Why do you need like these logarithmic regression trend lines?
Because we have diminishing results, right? So this accounts for that. This is not just a normal trend line, right? There are mathematical equations to this. If you guys know about Fibonacci levels, this is based in Fibonacci levels, right? So as Robin is drawing now, this is not going to work. You need mathematical equations to draw the mathematical lines, therefore getting a precise level of ranges, as you guys can see already on the screen, and we can touch more upon it later, because I have even a better one, because this is the Rainbow one Fibonacci curve, but there's another one which is way better than this one. But this one already gives a nuance of where we could be heading in the next years, right?
Yes, correct. And also an interesting indicator: what happens when this reverts?
That basically means everyone is cashing out, everyone is taking their stables off the markets, cashing into actual cash and not stable coins. Therefore, therefore markets tanking. So the moment you start seeing this reverting, leave.
So do we have daily data on this?
Of course.
Okay, so we have daily updates when this reverts, and this also in line with the other charts, right? Very handy for late in the cycle, right? So that's just the homepage, guys. That's just the homepage. We have a portfolio, we have a wallet tracker, on-chain data, whatever you need, right?
Yeah. I would even touch a little bit on the wallet tracker, which is a new thing we added, which, for example, is on the. Oh, here you need to refresh still.
Yep.
No, just refresh. Yes. Control R.
There you go.
Yeah. So this is the new stuff, and that's basically the cumulative wallet. And I think Robin can do a better explanation than I did. I just built it, of course. But with this, guys, you can see per bracket, you can see the actual movement within that bracket in terms of holders, right? But Robin, I'll let you take the floor on this one, because you were the one who thought of it, and not me.
Yeah. So interestingly, when there's no perfect logic in when a cycle tops, you look at the ones who are in profit and the ones who are exiting with profit, and the ones who are exiting with profit are by luck. They're also the biggest holders, right? They're whales. All these whales are auditable, so you actually see what they're doing. You can look up on the internet and actually see which whales there are and how much of the coins they have, right? So from Realio, they're on the Binance Smart Chain and they're on the ETH network, right? So we can track from both networks and both chains their activity of all the whales. And all the whales, they do a lot of transactions. So what you actually want is a very clear overview of what whales there are, like the biggest, the smaller whales. And what you then want to see is how much have they bought and how much did they actually sell in a given time frame. And then you come to this conclusion, right? We see the amounts of whales here. We can actually scrape more and put them in better baskets. But what we see here, small, medium, large whales and exchanges. So when an exchange actually rises up in price, you see that the demand on exchanges is also increasing. So a lot of new investors, they're not extremely advanced in crypto, they're quite new, they're gonna buy on exchanges, right? So when you see new retail joining in, you see this exchanges loading up. That is the first step you see from these data points. You can also see, okay, what are the whales buying and what are the whales selling? So when you're close to a cycle top and you see it on the 7-day time frame, the whales are actually dumping with 62%, and we see the exchange going up with 50%. You maybe see the Realio chart, and you don't actually know what's happening, right? We're going sideways, okay, that's not really a dip, and our price target is $5 higher. But what's actually happening is the whales are selling, and the exchanges are taking over, the smaller retail's taking over. So that's when you see, when all the people that has these price targets are getting fucked at the end. And that's why people at the end of the cycle don't take profits. Because you can't see in any other way what's happening inside this altcoin. So you can still get fucked. But now you see the actual price increases from exchanges and actual decreases from whales. So that is key data points for your altcoin to indicate when you need to sell or when you need to. Maybe you can always sell earlier, right? But you have to sell when these whales are dumping. And we get hourly updates on price data as much as we want, as much as we need for the cycle top to actually cash out in a rational way. And we also have this for GHX.
Yeah, which we can of course show now, and basically small like this. Here's it for the holders table. You can see all of them, and then of course, boom.
And what do we see actually here?
Yeah, they bought massively in the past.
But didn't we have an altcoin dip where like the sentiment slightly got worse, right?
Yeah, but
why are they buying then? The sentiment gets worse.
No, but look who sold.
Ah, okay, so the smaller wallets that actually sold and the bigger wallets actually bought.
So, and that tells you already enough. This tells you already enough.
Yeah.
So this is the new edition. I made this like 20 minutes ago. And this is what it will actually give us competitive advantage.
So if you can't be rational in a cycle, this is the most rational way to cash out. You can choose the most logical way to cash out when other people that are big are cashing out, right? Mm-hmm. So you have two methods which are bulletproof actually for this cycle, and that's great. Mm-hmm. And also, if you want to time better, if you want to take profits in certain areas where the market is overheated and you don't want to de-risk all at once, because that's pretty dumb, right? You want to de-risk in certain given time frames. Like, okay, maybe in January, maybe in February, I sell this and this bit. But it's more nuanced because I have certain altcoins that do not exactly follow Bitcoin. So you want to be a bit nuanced and you don't want to cash out in one fucking dump. You want to cash out in multiple phases, right? So then you look at on-chain data, right? What's actually happening for altcoins, etc. And then you come to the conclusion, okay, there's actually a logic behind Bitcoin and its cycle where you don't look at certain price targets or actually logarithmic lines. You go a bit more nuanced. And then we can actually see, okay, we are currently in a risk level of around 6, right? As you can see in the previous cycles, how much time did we spend in these areas, right? So you can see for 1.5 months we were in this 06, 07 risk level, and then you can see what's left. How many days are left before the cycle ends? So 69 days we went in this level, and then we get riskier and riskier. 45 days, actually the last month, and these are the last few days of the cycle. So you can actually see for the next cycle that we are entering now the more and more heated areas, and you were entering 08, 09. And actually when you enter 08, 09, you need to be very careful. So actually, what does this mean for the actual price? What is it calculated at this current pace? And as we can see, the 08 level here sits at around 140k. So now the mathematical model has a prediction for around 140k, and this keeps on updating, but this keeps you sharp, right? So you know exact given month of when Bitcoin gets overheated, not based on price data only, not based on all your trends or all your indicators. No, actual mathematical models predicting this cycle. So that's a very handy tool to have, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we also can touch on the Bitcoin short-term holders, which is I can touch upon that, but you guys can already see there's like this downtrend already since this past cycle, right? Which is the 2017-18 one, which basically it already tells you that there's a diminishing sort of side in short-term holder supply, and we neared that here in this first, what a lot of people thought sort of like local top in the 70-ish K area, where we went sideways for a long period of time. But we see that it's rising again, right? This is rising again, and then I believe we're gonna see it again at around 6 to 7 million active wallet addresses for short-term holders. I mean, right? And then from there just start the price, of course, and the wallet, right? The short-term holder supply, which is it's key telling in my opinion, because you don't want short-term holders, you want long-term holders. And the moment you get short-term holders, meaning people are just in for the quick buck, and then all of a sudden it's just boom, gone.
Yeah, so what you actually see when you look at long-term holders, there you see that this trend is actually declining when it gets close to the top.
You can see it as well, because we have the long-term holders as well.
And that's the big difference. So you see declining when we get close to the top, right? So you see all these whale wallets, and that's actually what I said with the altcoins and the whale wallets. You see the actual whales exiting.
Yeah.
So
the higher the price it goes, the lower the amount of holders you have, the long-term holder. So this is also something key telling, and you guys have this at your disposal in the platform. So in the QuotumCloud platform. So this updates by itself again, right? So this is every day you're gonna get new data in, every fucking day. So you stay sharp, you stay up to date, and I'm gonna be working soon on making some like notifications that you get updated and all of those kind of stuff. So this is pretty insane, man. This is some really insane stuff in my opinion.
Yeah, this is a more advanced and way more rational tool of exiting the market and actually keeping up to date in the market and keeping up to date for our altcoins. So be sure to keep on watching it.
Yes, sir.
So now we can touch into maybe some Bitcoin and some ETH actually. So actually,
this is the CME one.
Yeah, just on the daily time frame, I want to touch upon some local price action, right? This is just Bitcoin's current trend. You don't see a very clear pattern as we saw every now and then that we were in some sort of channel, because we are very volatile at this moment. But what you can see is just a general uptrend and a saying we are climbing up the stairs, right? We're testing new local resistance, we're testing new local support, etc. But the moves up and the build up is consistent, and the build up is actually bullish at this moment.
Yeah, but also this can be recognized because this is more of a vertical accumulation. We've had this in the past many times, as can be seen here, for example, right? This is just another way of representing it, and also this one, right? You guys can see it. I mean, I don't have to tell it twice. Vertical accumulation and then boom, up. Here you have the same vertical accumulation, boom, and up. And you can see it all throughout Bitcoin's history, right? I mean, you can go wherever here, basically sort of like the same. Of course, then it happened but you can see it all over the chart. For example, here as well, and then here just like purely sideways for how many ever months this was. But this just shows you guys that we can use PA with our dashboards, and this is another tool, by the way, because you guys can see also ETF cumulative volume, and also the BTC ETF flows. So you can see the daily
BlackRock.
flows. So you can see BlackRock, you can see GBTC, FBTC, and
ARK Invest.
yeah, basically fucking everyone. You can see it here, and you can see that there's barely no one selling. I mean, grayscale Bitcoin, they barely have any more to sell. So only fucking BlackRock is buying. I mean, they're buying more than there's being mined.
The ones with the most power are buying.
So this, in combination with this, right, with PA, we can already tell that hey, the moment Trump gets into office as the actual president, because now it's just elect president, I think we might see some really, really great stuff for crypto, in my opinion.
The pre-parabolic 2 months of just going up, but not going up in a parabolic way. And these are the last parabolic days. So we're very close, guys. We're very close.
Very, very close.
Also, one of the charts I'm following, and Benjamin Cohen is following as well, is small cap altcoins, or more or less like the top 150 altcoins versus the top altcoins, right? So you have smaller altcoins versus larger altcoins. And then we can see here, they were actually breaking out and had our first mini rally of also Realio, making it nice double bottom, which I will show you in a bit. And then actually, of course, the first retest, and Bitcoin doesn't only go up. So you see from a 104K to a 91K, and actually all your altcoins are getting also retested. And what do I mean with altcoins? Smaller altcoins getting outperformed again by larger altcoins. So it's a bit cyclical. And what you can see here also for Bitcoin dominance, it's just another retest, guys. It's just altcoins retest, Bitcoin dominance retest, okay? And then actually you get this rejection again. And eventually this can sizzle a little bit.
Definitely.
Into the end of December / January. And then actually we start reverting here and showing, of giving the states for the altcoins, right?
Yeah.
So we can actually also look, for instance, here for ETH a little bit. As you can see here, we were in this long pattern, and it's a bit of a lagging indicator for Bitcoin. And what we now see is a lot of ETF buying pressure for ETH,
Yeah.
and that causes it to get out of this trend. And then
Yeah.
we saw Bitcoin in dominance, then we go
Yeah.
eventually up.
And I mean, the moment this starts breaking out, guys, you guys already see that this is the previous all-time high of ETH, right? So it's around, what is it, 4.8K, right? The moment we get up, maybe a little bit of accumulation here above, and then just start going into this kind of level, right? So to this box. But after this happens, you can absolutely expect every fucking single altcoin, especially the ones on the Ethereum blockchain, to start pop off.
Parabolica.
Yeah, definitely going off. And ETF is just now helping boosting this, right? One thing also I can say, and that I like a lot on altcoins, is if you go to the 1 week chart, you guys can already see that basically everything is being sort of like bought up, right? Everything has been bought up. If I go, for example, to SUI, look at this, bought up. If I go to, for example, Bitcoin, here, bought up. I go to Realio, slowly getting there as well. If I go to GHX, boom, bought up, right? These are not hanging man bodies, right? These are not it. And you can see basically super easily how everyone is just buying and trying to get nice entries. I mean, look at this. Look at Ton, for example, right? Everything has been getting bought up crazy, like crazy. So, meaning altcoin season is not only around the corner, but we see, because Bitcoin is losing momentum, as in Bitcoin dominance, all of that inflow of money is slowly getting into altcoins. And we can already see, as we speak, Bitcoin pumping, already sitting at 2%.
Damn.
On the plus. So literally, did it make now a new all-time high? Or because I think it did.
103K.
I think it did now make a new all-time high, possibly.
103.
Yeah, wait.
It's very close.
Very close, definitely very close. This lightsaber candle, yeah. So the all-time high sits at 1.4. yeah, 1.4k, but we're we're definitely
103.1 now.
yeah, we're definitely getting there. But guys, this is getting like this is getting crazy, and I think, in my opinion, for you guys, the best way to stay up to date, the best way to take advantages of on-chain analytics, of actual calculations, of wallet tracking, and all of that, your best friend is going to be our platform that we built for you, right? And of course for us as well, right? Because this will give us an awesome advantage. And there's something new coming up, which I'm not gonna tell you guys yet. You're gonna see once it's done. But there's
More stuff.
There's definitely more to that. Let's do. I want to do hard refresh, but I don't know how that works here. Yes, finally. But there's also this one coming up. This one's going to be quite crazy, in my opinion. And there's going to be a new tab coming in here.
Don't say too much.
And there's going to be a new tab coming in,
tab.
which is going to tell you a lot. And I think we can talk about our new addition to the
Yes.
portfolio, which is cell frame. And basically, the reason why we added it, it's first of all, it's really small in terms of market cap. It's really small in terms of max supply, but also the narrative of it. The narrative of it is quantum, and we don't have quantum coins in our portfolio yet. And Cell is literally the only quantum project out there that is really good. There are two more, but they're literally irrelevant almost.
It's a very big gap in the market at the moment, and that's with quantum technology. There's like an elephant in the room with the exponential increase of the computer power and computer intelligence, that we can actually eventually, with quantum technology, crack the safety layers of blockchain and the safety layers of crypto, right? So you need an additional safety layer for quantum technology. And this platform provides these safety layers on top of the current ecosystems for every coin, right? And eventually you need this. There's also a very big gap in the market at the moment. It's very, very underrated still. It has only this local top with no resistance and no selling pressure. If you look at the feed PVR, great risk reward, and also some new exposure in one of the newest industries with which can get a lot of hype.
Yes, and this one, our friend here, Robin, is gonna be adding it to the dashboard. I already shown how it works, and also adding wallets to be tracked, because this coin is also on Ethereum blockchain. So we're gonna have it in that flow again of wallet tracking and all of that stuff. So you guys are going to see basically everything from inside out regarding this project, and also the other projects, right? Because as you guys saw on the Quotum dashboard, we have this project, and we can add, of course, more, or we can add on your request, right? So if you guys hold any other project, we can add them here and start doing updates on them as well, right? So you guys are basically gonna have the possibility to tell us, hey guys, I'm following this coin, can you please add it here? And you guys will be able to add it here.
Except for Cardano.
Yeah, no, Cardano, XRP, guys, fuck that shit, okay? I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing any of that. But this, guys, yeah, it's going to be really the platform to be, in my opinion.
Yeah. And then I want to unveil, because you guys deserved it after 1 year, the most trendy, most cyclical chart ever, which is, by accident, Realio. And as you can see here, Realio has 3 huge accumulation phases, actually representing also the current uptrend, where we have this trend line, which is being respected and hit every time, and this lower bottom trend line that is being held as support here, where every time we have 2 big phases, right? We have the lower accumulation phase, where all the volume is and all the bears keep posting VOD, and then actually once we have this breakout of this structure right here, and then we don't have any retests anymore, and then we just rise up and enter the next stage of the cycle and the next stage of this accumulation phase, right? And currently we have hit the first local top in the summer, of course, and then actually we extend here. We almost enter the second stage of this altcoin leg up, right? And then we enter the less parabolic phase, which sits around $5 to $15 or let's say $5 to $15. And then we can actually use this whale target strategy and also some other insights we have to actually help you out in this cycle. Yeah. And as you can see here, some local bullishness. I told you guys in the Telegram market update chat, there's going to be a double bottom. Yep. And as you can see here, we have this local bottom and this use pattern. Yeah. which we respected, and made a new high actually, which broke this bearish structure.
Yes, and also, you guys, if you don't see it from here, then a better reason to join the group, to join the platform is, look at this.
Yep.
This previous high has now just been reclaimed as support. And now once this double bottom is confirmed, you can literally expect this.
Yep. That's when we enter.
And also, if you guys follow Derek, which is the CEO of Twitter, he just announced or just made a sneak peek
CEO of Rioyo,
of the properties that they bought, and he cannot share too much yet. But you can see the amazing piece of real estate that they bought, that they acquired, sorry, and all of that is going to be made available in the Rioyo platform, which is insane, okay? Which is fucking insane in my opinion.
It's a whole ecosystem, and for the current market cap, it's a steal.
It's just a joke.
It's just unfair.
Let's be honest, it's just a joke. And also, I mean, can you revert the chart, Robin? Come on. Come on. To be honest, you guys have seen me now the last 2 weeks doing a lot of reverse charts, but look at this. Boom.
It's so bullish.
Look at this. It's just a joke. And
so bullish.
It's literally just a joke. And remember, okay? Here, last time around, in 2023, look at what happened. Okay? We had this sort of wicks going on. We had this sort of like stuff happening here, right? Look at this. Exactly the same pattern. Exactly the same pattern. And this is just going to happen all over again.
The stop is so round, bro.
And it's going to fall down again. Boom. And here, bye-bye. I'm gone. I'm going to buy an island and just piss the fuck off.
Yep. Some real estate.
Yes.
Okay, and then we can actually see here with this tool that we also were arranging for a long time, as Vince loves to see it, right? He doesn't like fast price action.
No,
he loves boring projects.
Yeah.
Overexposure and boring projects. Just kidding. As you can see here, we have the same structure, break of structure here, the same break of bearish structure, and actually a new high that's being made here in this local range. And as we can see here, we also had some little teasers in an AMA, it's like a community call, which stated that we are gonna see some very, very bullish updates right now, which are connected to NVIDIA, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that's what you want to see. On the higher time frame, we do see here that we are building up for this last leg up. Eventually, with this Fibonacci targets, you can see here that, of course, we can hit this local range here of 35 cents, eventually hitting that $1.22 mark. And yeah, there's a lot of room for growth left.
Definitely. And then let's do a quick check on Ondo, because our friend Kai requested for an update on Ondo. And I mean, yeah, to be honest, what is there much to say, right? It broke this high, it reclaimed it, and now it's just trying to not fall over this sort of double top, W top formation, right? As it had a nice V recovery or V-shaped recovery. Nice. And if I look at the weekly, real quick, let's do the way Robin does it. It looks mighty strong.
It's quite a beauty.
Yeah, with a double bottom. However, I have to say, be careful with the market unlocks, because they have literally around the corner a $1.6 billion worth of coins around to be unlocked. So
inflation. Be
careful with that, because that will actually trigger a cascade of sells. And to be honest, I think it was token unlock.
Let me do it.
Yes, please, because I don't see shit.
Motherfuckers.
Token unlocks, I think it was. Yes. Can you go back? Yeah, that one. And then do Ondo on the search. Boom. Next event in 1 month, about $3.5 billion about to be unlocked. $3.5 billion.
135% of the circulating supply. Nice. That's what you want in a coin. Great tokenomics.
Awesome tokenomics. Awesome. So so yeah, be careful with that, because there's a huge token unlock coming up for it. And,
buy sell.
Yeah, basically, right? So I think that was it, guys. Yeah, let us know what you guys think of the platform. If we need to add something else, I'm working on it constantly. So is Robin. So okay, guys. I think that was it.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Okay.
guys.
See you guys.